Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Among the sea of information with regards to nutrition are a lot of myths and misconceptions. Now, let's debunk some of these myths so you can be more confident about your food choices. My name is Hetty. Welcome back to the channel. So myth number one, people always say that eating healthy is expensive, but is it really? Well, eating healthy may take some time in the kitchen, yes, but it's not expensive. You can always make sure that you are eating on budget, okay? So I'll give you these helpful hints, then you can take that into consideration. Number one is that you would want to shop seasonally, okay? You would want to shop especially for fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are almost all the time in season. Number two is that you would always want to create a shopping list and make sure that you are sticking to the list, okay? So number three is that you always want to stock up on staples such as brown rice, lentils, beans, etc., etc., okay? So these three things would really help you to stay on course and make sure that you are eating healthy and also eating on budget. The second myth that we are debunking today is that we should all stay on a gluten-free diet. Listen, if you don't have any medical history with regards to gluten, you don't need to stay away from gluten at all. Okay, if you don't know what gluten is the protein found in barley and also in wheat. This protein is so essential that you do not need to stay away from it. Whole wheat products have such beneficial vitamins that you do not want to stay away from gluten at all. Okay, so this is another myth that we are debunking today. Unless you have a medical history with regards to gluten, you do not need to stay away from gluten. However, you should be mindful when manufacturers take out gluten because they may be replacing it with either added salt or added sugar. So if you are staying away from gluten, then you need to make sure that you are reading your nutritional facts, all right? So number three myth with regards to nutrition is that we should use unrefined sugar instead of refined sugar. Listen, all sugar is sugar, okay? Using unrefined sugar such as maple syrup, such as, coconut sugar, and even honey doesn't really, it doesn't really make any much of a difference, okay? They all add up to the added sugar daily, even as we speak about both of them. Just that these two, the unrefined and the refined sugar, the unrefined sugar has just a little minimal of vitamins. And so that's the only difference between the two. But sugar is sugar. They all contain sugar. So whether you stay away from refined or unrefined sugar has very minimal differences. And it's a myth that you also want to stay away from. All right, so the fourth myth that I have on my list here is that full fat products equals weight gain. All right, okay, fat-free products are a trend and a thing of the past, precisely in the 80s and 90s. And still people are scared of fats. But you should know that fat has beneficial effects on our bodies. Fat helps protect our organs. Fat helps with our cell membranes. Fat also helps us to absorb most of our vitamins. So if you are eliminating fat in your diet, you are eliminating something really essential to your overall well-being, okay? But the only difference is that you should know that there's saturated fats and there are unsaturated fats, okay? So you would want to choose heart-healthy fats, which are the unsaturated ones, such as the canola oil, the avocados, and the olive oils, okay, compared to the saturated fat and trans fats, which we can find in fatty meats, etc., etc. So you should be able to spot the difference between the two and make the right choice for your heart to be healthy. So myth number 5 is that avoid carbs if you want to lose weight, okay? Low carb diet has made a lot of appearance over the years. And anytime anybody eliminates carbs, you can always expect to have the same results, okay? Carbs, this kind of diet has always given carbohydrates, fruits and vegetables a bad reputation. Anytime anybody eliminates these kind of foods such as bread, white bread, chips and whatever, you are expected to have the same results. And for me, it's a red flag if you ask me, okay? So if you are eliminating this whole thing, it means that you are losing a whole lot of nutrients and you don't want that. So that is another myth that we are debunking today. So number 6 on the list is that a detox diet will cleanse toxins from your body. Okay, listen, there's little to no evidence at all as to whether these cleansing products do the things that they promise. Okay, the fact is that your organs such as the liver, the kidney, and your gastrointestinal tract, they do a good job detoxing every day. So you don't really need this kind of cleansing or whatever diet to cleanse or detox your body. But if you really want to rejuvenate, you should rather focus on drinking lots of water and also having a lot of whole foods and also having enough sleep. This will help your body to rejuvenate, but you don't need any cleansing, whatever, to cleanse your body. Your organs do that job every single day of your life. Right, so the number 7th myth with regards to nutrition is that you don't have to eat anything after 7 p.m. You know, eating late or eating in the evening does prevent weight loss or helps in weight gain, but really it's not really about the time on the clock, okay? I rather think it's the reason for reaching out for the food instead of the time, okay? Being it a habit, boredom, or even cravings. So number 8 on the list is that certain foods such as cayenne pepper, grapefruit, vinegar can help in weight loss. You know, I hate to burst your bubble, but no food has so much effect that it increases your metabolism or it helps you burn fat, like they are saying. You know, diet that focuses on single foods like the ones I mentioned earlier on just lacks nutrients, and so you would realize that it will help you lose weight, but in actual fact you are losing lots of nutrients. You are not getting enough nutrients for your body to be able to function properly. So if anybody tells you that cayenne pepper, whatever helps you lose weight, it's just because you are not getting enough nutrients for your body. So definitely you have the same result by losing weight, okay? You must also note that these kinds of diets are unsustainable because it is actually caloric restrictive, all right? And the weight will likely come back the moment you stop the diet. So you don't really need to go on this diet at all. All right, so number 9 on my list is that the best way to decrease your salt intake is to take the salt shaker off the table. You know, the problem isn't as much as easy as just taking the salt shaker off the table. You know, most of the excess salt that we take are usually from processed foods and also most times from restaurant meals, all right? So you would want to enjoy more cooked meals instead of restaurant meals, and you also want to limit lots of processed foods in your diet. All right, so the last pointer is that many products labeled as fat-free or low fat actually contains lots of sodium to make up for the flavor when removing the fat, okay? You know, fat helps with satiety, that's making you feel fuller for longer. So if you choose a low fat or fat-free diet, it will actually backfire on you and make you start snacking right after that. Always remember to look at nutritional facts when choosing between fat-free, low fat, and regular. So you want to pay attention to sugar and sodium content always and all the time. All right, dears, that's about all today. You know, you want to tell a friend to look out for this page. Send in your comments, like and share the video. I'll see you all again next time. Bye.